Elon Musk personally requested to meet you. Open immediately. Archangel Michael says, something has shifted in the unseen realms, and the impact is about to strike your life in a way you could never have predicted. The air around you feels different, as if a powerful current of energy has been quietly building, waiting for the exact moment to reveal itself. That moment is now, and it carries a name so powerful that the sound of it alone can make entire industries move. This is not a vague coincidence or a distant rumor. This is a direct and personal connection, one that has been arranged through layers of events and unseen hands guiding the process. The name is Elon Musk, and his attention has locked onto you for reasons that are not only unexpected, but life-changing. His mind is moving faster than most can comprehend, and yet he has chosen to slow down just enough to turn in your direction. Something about you, something only you carry, has caught his attention in a way that can't be explained through logic alone. There are thousands, maybe millions of people who wish for such a meeting, but this is different. He isn't reaching out to the masses. He is reaching for you. And with that, doors that were once sealed are beginning to creak open. There is an urgency in this connection, as if time itself is bending to make this encounter possible. This is not a request that came through casual channels. It has moved through highly confidential conversations, deliberate planning, and an unspoken understanding that this is the meeting that must happen. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, the sequence that led to this moment began long before you even knew your name would be spoken in rooms you've never entered. People have carried your story without your awareness, speaking of your abilities, your vision, and your unmatched energy. Your name has moved from whisper to whisper, reaching circles where only the boldest ideas are born. In one of those circles, Elon Musk was listening. He was not merely interested, he was intrigued. Your essence, your work, or your unique presence sparked a curiosity in him that could not be left alone. The idea of meeting you became less of a passing thought and more of a decisive mission. He wants to see for himself what others have seen. He wants to know if what he has heard aligns with the presence you carry when you walk into a room. And most importantly, he wants to understand what role you might play in a vision much larger than either of you. There is something almost otherworldly about the way this alignment is happening, as though every delay you've faced before was only preparing the perfect stage for this moment. The connections are falling into place, and the timing is too precise to be coincidence. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The space between you and this meeting is shrinking with every passing second. Somewhere right now, his team is finalizing details, arranging logistics, ensuring that the conversation is kept secure. This is not something for headlines or public spectacle. This is personal, private, and deliberate. What you carry is not just skill or knowledge. You carry impact. The kind of impact that can ignite a shift in plans, inspire a risk, or open an entirely new path in a project that could affect millions. This is why he wants to meet you, not just to talk, but to act. Every major change in history begins with a moment like this, when two paths intersect at exactly the right point. And right now, your path is about to collide with one of the most influential forces of innovation the world has seen. The way you prepare in the next hours matters. Your presence, your awareness, your readiness to step into a higher space will shape not only the conversation but the opportunities that flow after it. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, there will be a quiet before the meeting, a moment where you feel the weight of what's about to happen. You may notice the air feels charged, your thoughts become sharper, and an unshakable knowing settles inside you. That is not fear. That is alignment. From his perspective, this is not just a curiosity. This is a selection. He does not have time for every person who asks, yet he has made time for you. This is not by accident, and you must treat it as the rarest of doors being held open for you to walk through. You are being drawn into a sphere where ideas are turned into reality with unmatched speed. A place where the impossible is dismantled and rebuilt into something tangible. And in that sphere, your role will not be small. The first words exchanged will carry a vibration far beyond simple conversation. The moment your eyes meet, you will know that this is the reason certain delays and detours in your life had to happen. Everything has been pointing to this. Archangel Michael says, the moment has been set in motion, and nothing will be able to stop it now. His interest in you is not shallow, it is layered, deliberate, and deeply rooted in something he has been searching for. This is why every detail is being protected, why only a few people even know your name is on his list. Your presence is not entering his life for coincidence but for collaboration. You may not yet see the full scope of what is ahead, but the pieces are already forming. The energy of this connection is so strong that even from a distance, it is already altering your surroundings. Some of your recent experiences, the strange encounters, the sudden messages, the unexpected opportunities, were not random. They were the prelude to this very moment, aligning your path with his. The universe has been shaping a bridge, and now Elon Musk is walking toward you across it. Type Amen to get blessing 111. The first thing you must understand is that this meeting is unlike any you've had before. It will not be a casual greeting, it will be a turning point. This is not about admiration from afar, this is about being face to face with someone who has the power to change your life in hours, not years. He has been presented with countless people, endless ideas, and limitless opportunities, yet yours is the one that drew him in. That should tell you everything you need to know about your value. You are not just another person in the crowd, you are the one who stands out even among the extraordinary. This is why preparation is key. This is why your mind must be clear, your spirit focused, and your energy grounded. When you walk into the space where he is, you must bring the full power of who you are without hesitation. You will notice, in the hours leading to this moment, signs intensifying. Conversations may suddenly shift to topics connected to him. You might see his name in places you never expected. These are the whispers of destiny reminding you it's near. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Archangel Michael says, when the day of the meeting arrives, you will feel a strange calm in the middle of the anticipation. That is not an absence of excitement, it is the stillness of divine timing. The calm before a surge of forward momentum. The environment will be intentional. The location will hold a weight of importance, even if it appears simple. Every detail, from the way you are greeted to the seat you are offered, will have meaning. Pay attention to those details, they are clues to the role you are about to play. As he speaks to you, there will be moments where his words carry more than their surface meaning. You will hear the layers, the unspoken invitations, the openings for you to step into. Those are the opportunities you must recognize and claim. The eyes watching you in that room will not only be his. There will be others, silent observers, who will study every movement, every response, every choice you make. Not to intimidate you, but to measure the depth of your readiness for what's coming. Type Amen to get blessing 444. This is why you must move with confidence, not arrogance, but assurance. Every question you answer, every story you share, must be intentional. Your energy must speak before your words do. Understand that in moments like this, words can open doors or close them forever. You will have a limited window to show him exactly why you were the right person for him to seek out. Your presence must match the level of the invitation you've been given. This is not the time to play small or to doubt yourself. This is the time to stand in the fullness of your purpose. The truth is, this is not just a meeting. It is the beginning of a shift so massive that you will look back and realize your life was divided into before and after this day. Archangel Michael says, as the moment approaches, you will sense the weight of invisible forces moving around you. It will feel as though the air is heavier, yet charged with an electric pull. This is because what's about to happen has already been decided in the higher realms. It is simply unfolding in the physical world now. Elon Musk has many commitments, projects, and meetings, but this one carries a different vibration for him. It is not about business alone, it is about potential, alignment, and unlocking something he has been searching for. The thought of meeting you has lingered in his mind, not as a fleeting curiosity, but as a decision he cannot ignore. There will be no grand announcement, no loud preparation. This is being arranged in quiet precision, away from the noise, because the value of what you carry cannot be subjected to unnecessary attention. Privacy is the shield protecting the power of this meeting. Even now, somewhere in his circle, your name is being spoken with focus and respect. The plans are being confirmed, the timing set, and the path cleared for your arrival. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Your life until now has been preparing you for this moment. The challenges you've endured, the delays you've faced, and the unexpected turns in your journey have all built the resilience and insight you will bring into this meeting. This is why the timing is perfect. It could not have happened earlier. You will notice how some people around you suddenly become curious about your movements. They may not know exactly what is happening, but they can feel something is shifting in your life. This is the energy of breakthrough, and it does not go unnoticed. In the quiet of your own thoughts, you may start to replay past events, wondering how they have led to this point. You may recall certain encounters, decisions, and risks that seemed small at the time but now stand out as critical links in the chain. That is because this meeting is not just an isolated event, it is the culmination of many threads woven together. When the invitation is finally placed before you, it will come without hesitation or doubt. The tone will be clear, he wants to see you, and it is happening soon. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, there will be a strange familiarity when you meet him, as if you've crossed paths before in another time or dimension. His gaze will be sharp, not in a way that intimidates, but in a way that measures depth. He will see past the surface, straight into the core of who you are. Your first exchange of words will set the tone for everything that follows. It will not be scripted. It will be natural, but laced with unspoken meaning. That's when you must trust your instincts, they will guide you better than any rehearsed line. He will want to know what drives you, what holds your attention, and what you believe is worth building. Do not hold back the truth of your vision. This is not about saying what you think he wants to hear, it is about standing in what is real and powerful to you. The room will carry an energy you can feel, like the hum of a machine that is already running, waiting for you to join it. That energy is momentum, and once you step into it, you will be part of something larger than you have ever imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 888. From this meeting, pathways will open that you could not have accessed on your own. These will not be ordinary opportunities, they will be rare, high-impact chances that demand the best of you. The people you will be introduced to afterward will not be casual acquaintances, they will be the kind of connections that can transform entire aspects of your life. Each one will be a key, unlocking another door. This is why you must be present in every moment of that meeting. Listen more than you speak, yet speak with purpose when you do. Every word will be remembered. And when you leave that space, you will know without a doubt that nothing in your life will ever be the same again. Archangel Michael says, the day arrives with an air so still that it feels as if time is pausing to honor the moment. The sunlight falls differently, the sound of the world seems softer, and yet beneath it all, there's a pulse, an invisible current pushing you toward what's waiting. Every step you take feels heavier with meaning, as though each movement is leading you into history in the making. When you arrive, there's no chaos, no overwhelming crowd, only an intentional quiet. The location is chosen for privacy and clarity, away from unnecessary noise, ensuring that when the meeting begins, every word spoken can land with full weight. The very walls seem to hum with anticipation, as if they too know that what's about to happen will shift the course of your life. Before you see him, there is a brief moment of stillness, a breath that feels both endless and fleeting. You know he is close, and your spirit can already sense his presence. The atmosphere grows denser, yet not suffocating, just charged, as though every molecule is aware of the gravity of this encounter. And then, he enters. Not with an entourage meant to impress, but with a simplicity that commands attention. Elon Musk's focus is direct, his eyes carrying both curiosity and certainty. Type Amen to get blessing 333. He offers a greeting that is warm yet intentional, every syllable measured, every glance deliberate. This is not small talk, this is the opening of a gateway. In that instant, you feel an unspoken recognition, as if he already knows parts of your story without you having to speak them. The conversation begins naturally, but quickly dives deeper. He asks questions that show he has done his homework, not just about what you do, but who you are. His interest is not limited to your achievements, it extends to your perspective, your adaptability, your vision for the future. As you answer, you see his attention sharpen. There is no distraction in his gaze, he is listening, analyzing, connecting dots you cannot yet see. He is searching not for perfection, but for authenticity, innovation, and the spark that sets you apart. He begins to speak of ideas, some you've heard whispered in the media, others you have never encountered before. Some sound almost impossible, yet the way he describes them makes them feel within reach. And with each word, you sense the invitation, to be part of something that pushes the edges of possibility. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, there will be moments in the conversation where the world outside ceases to exist. It's as if the meeting room has become its own dimension, untouched by time. You realize this is not just an exchange of words, it's an exchange of vision, an alignment of purpose. There is a point where he pauses, studying you for a moment longer than expected. In that silence, something passes between you, an unspoken acknowledgement that this is not the last time your paths will cross. It's the moment where possibility shifts into inevitability. You speak of your own ideas, cautiously at first, then with more confidence as you see his genuine interest. He doesn't just nod politely, he challenges, refines, and builds upon your concepts as if they already belong in motion. The collaboration has begun, even before the meeting has officially ended. By the time the conversation reaches its natural close, you are no longer the same person who walked in. Something has been activated inside you, a drive, a clarity, and a readiness to step into a higher version of your life. Type Amen to get blessing 555. As you leave, the air feels lighter yet charged. You can still feel the echo of his words, the intensity of his focus, and the sense that an entirely new chapter has opened before you. Outside the room, the world continues as if nothing has changed, but you know everything has. In the hours that follow, you receive subtle confirmations, messages, updates, and quiet signals from his team that discussions will continue. You're not being left in the dark, you're being drawn in slowly, deliberately, with each step carefully planned. The connection is now in motion, and once a force like this starts, it rarely stops. You've been seen, recognized, and invited into a space where few are allowed. And now, the real work, and the real transformation, begins. From this point forward, you carry more than just an opportunity. You carry the knowledge that someone of his influence has not only noticed you but chosen to bring you closer. That is a weight and a gift you are ready to hold. Archangel Michael says, the hours after the meeting feel surreal, as if you are walking through a dream that has not yet faded. Every sound is sharper, every color more vivid, every heartbeat heavier with meaning. The conversation with Elon Musk lingers in your mind, replaying itself in fragments, key phrases, moments of connection, subtle hints of what's coming next. You notice that your phone, your email, even your surroundings seem to hum with new energy. It's not random, these are the ripples of the meeting spreading outward. The people who cross your path in the following hours seem different, some are curious, others are quietly respectful, sensing that something important has just happened in your life. Then, the first follow-up arrives. It might be a short message, a discreet call, or a carefully worded email from his team. The tone is clear, this is not the end, but the opening move in something larger. Every word carries weight, and you can feel that each step is being orchestrated with intention. There will be details to discuss, documents to review, perhaps even a second meeting sooner than you expected. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The days ahead will not be ordinary. New names will appear in your contact list, each belonging to someone who can open another door. You'll find yourself in conversations that move faster, decisions that come quicker, and opportunities that feel almost unreal in their timing. Some people in your life will react with excitement, others with quiet jealousy. This is natural, for not everyone can understand the magnitude of what is unfolding. You must remain grounded, remembering that this was not luck, it was alignment. Your instincts will sharpen. You will begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles, and connections where others see coincidence. This is because your perspective has shifted, you are now thinking in a space where innovation and possibility are the default. Archangel Michael says, as you move deeper into this new chapter, the pace will increase. Meetings will lead to introductions, introductions will lead to projects, and projects will lead to breakthroughs. Some of these breakthroughs will be in areas you never imagined yourself entering. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The people you meet through this connection will not be random, each will play a role in building what is to come. Some will be mentors, others partners, and a few will be silent allies who ensure your path stays clear. There will also be tests. Not everyone will welcome your rise, and some will attempt to slow or redirect it. But remember, once momentum of this magnitude begins, it is almost impossible to stop. The key is to remain focused on the vision that began in that room with him. Opportunities will come in waves, and you must choose carefully which to accept. Not all that glitters will be gold, but the ones that align with the energy of that meeting will carry a unique pull you cannot ignore. Soon, there will come a moment when you will look back and realize that this single meeting did not just change your path, it rewrote it entirely. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Archangel Michael says, the reason you were chosen is because you are not afraid to think beyond limits. You are willing to step into the unknown, to take the kind of leap that most people avoid out of fear. That is the exact quality that drew his attention to you in the first place. This path will demand more of you than any before. It will require discipline, vision, and the courage to stand in spaces where the stakes are higher than you've ever faced. But it will also reward you in ways that go beyond wealth, impact, influence, and a legacy that will outlive you. In the quiet moments, you may feel the pressure of what lies ahead. That pressure is a sign of growth, of stepping into the role you were meant to play. Trust it, and let it shape you into the person this opportunity requires. The world may never know all the details of how this began, but you will. And in your heart, you will carry the unshakable knowledge that you were seen, chosen, and invited into a future that few will ever touch. Archangel Michael says, as the final pieces lock into place, you will sense that this was never meant to be a passing encounter, it was the opening of a lifelong alignment. The path ahead will not unfold all at once, but in deliberate stages, each one designed to elevate you further than the last. Every stage will be marked by decisive moments, each as significant as the first meeting itself. The calls will continue. Some will be direct, others through trusted intermediaries, but every single one will pull you deeper into his circle of vision. Soon, you will find yourself seated in rooms where strategies for the future of industries are being formed, not as a spectator, but as a contributor whose voice is not only heard, but respected. Projects will begin to take shape. You'll be asked for your insight, your problem-solving ability, your unique way of approaching challenges. Some of these will be ventures that seem decades ahead of their time, yet you will be part of shaping them now. The magnitude of what you are stepping into will only truly hit you when you see your influence ripple across thousands, then millions, of people. And through it all, the memory of that first handshake, that first shared moment of focus, will remain your anchor. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, there will come a time, sooner than you think, when you will stand beside him, not as someone being introduced, but as someone already recognized. You will notice the way others in the room look at you differently. They will see that you are not simply connected to him, you are part of the inner fabric of his vision. The work will be intense. It will challenge your patience, test your limits, and require sacrifices. But with every challenge will come a breakthrough so significant that the cost will seem small compared to the reward. Some days, you will wake up with ideas so powerful that you can't go back to sleep. Other days, you will walk into meetings unsure of the impact you can make, only to leave realizing you've shifted the entire direction of a conversation. These moments will build upon each other, creating a momentum that carries you forward at an unstoppable pace. Your name will begin to surface in conversations where it has never been mentioned before, conversations about innovation, leadership, and the shaping of the future. This is the power of proximity to someone like him. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, when the first results of this alignment begin to show in the world, you will feel an unshakable pride. Not the shallow pride of vanity, but the deep pride of knowing that you stepped into your calling without hesitation. You will look back on all the times you wondered if you were ready, and you will see that you were ready all along, you just needed the right doorway. And you will understand why you were chosen, not because of luck, but because of alignment, preparation, and a willingness to step into the unknown. Elon Musk saw in you what others may have overlooked, and now, that recognition has become the foundation of a legacy in the making. There will be many more meetings, each building upon the last. With every step, you will see how the vision expands, not just for him, but for both of you together. This is no longer just his mission, it is now yours as well. The road ahead will lead you to places you once thought unreachable. And when you finally stand on the summit of what you have built, you will remember the moment it all began, with a personal request that changed the course of your life forever. Type Amen to get blessing 999.